All right, give me a second. Give me a second. There we go. I think it's all better now. I think it's all better. All right. Why, hello there, everybody. Welcome to another brand new video. And today's video, everybody, today we're gonna definitely be doing another brand new reaction video. Today's reaction video that I may assume and speak that today we're gonna be doing another reaction video called Unloaded with lyrics by the same creator who pretty much originally does the Friday Night Funkin' the musical. Now, before this question starts to ask, this very interesting question I may speak of is that, well, before I say anything in this, is that yes, the same curator as I'm saying that did the entire musicals from different weeks, or should I say in this case, upon to the story mode itself. That yes, those by the way remain staying true like always, like remain stays true. So there you go. And then also, by the way, if you guys have not checked out another reaction of mine I've considered recently reacting to is Duck Fortress, then go ahead and check that out because basically it's just all about ducks. I mean, it's just about red or blue ducks at the same point, but more likely a bit different in this point. So, it's like a reference by Marasmus by saying it's bonus ducks. He will literally say bonus ducks for no reason, but kind of off topic here, but I'm just going to go on to the point and just say is today that I am definitely reacting to is Unloaded with lyrics by the same creator exactly. So hopefully you guys do and yet again enjoy this video, and I hope you do so and might as well enjoy the video. And without further ado, without that being said and notice, is I hope you guys do consider enjoying this reaction like always, as whenever to do these 4 things that you guys might as well have to do is like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell to be notified. And also, by the way, subscribe to the original person if you have or have not. That would be actually amazing. That would be respectful and truly, yet again, respectful and amazing. And also, it's been pretty much been a while since I haven't done a reaction here exactly in the TV room for a while, but just to kind of give you guys a little bit my appreciation exactly and my offers exactly is that even if it's been a while for that idea, then I always usually do it when it's just me alone while doing so with the video, so that way I'm probably just a bit intelligent, just to know what I'm doing. But like I said, in different spots, I always do reaction videos whenever it's like the right time I get to do it, so whatever. I mean, it's better than, I gotta say, it's just better than not being occupied by being distracted, right? But anyway, like I said, this is Golden Devin-Foxy Remastered, and oh yeah, I did forget to say my name in the beginning in the last video, so damn. Damn me, damn me, damn me, damn me, damn me. Just damn me. But anyway, meant to say is Golden Devin-Foxy Remastered, and today we're still going to yet again react to this video right here. And yes, like I said in the last time, I did mention I was back from Seaside after 2 nights. I actually recently did and talked about that I did came back after when I got back anyway, since since I ever got back. And also, before I speakingly got back, that also I did took 2 pictures, by the way. One was like 2 seagulls, by the way. Like, I don't think I didn't get 2 seagulls. I only just caught one picture on 1 seagull. That was just like near the red truck of mine. Like, since I was like near the Long Cannon Beach, since I was like at the Long Cannon Beach thing exactly while I was there, and I was like, damn, I never seen a seagull that got near a little close to the truck. I'm like, that's my first time I never seen a seagull got there. I'm like, maybe I should do something special and just maybe do that part. So yeah, that's probably what I'm saying exactly. So the moral of the story is that I gotta say is just that it's pretty crazy. I never even know one seagull actually came near to the red truck a little bit, and then I had to start snapping the photo and like, very clever stuff. Very clever stuff. And oh, by the way, speaking about a second photo, is that also, by the way, I actually did, by the way, was take a picture by a vehicle, by the way. I did took a picture on the vehicle exactly when it was like, I don't know, about like 5 or 10 dogs were in that at that truck or something or whatever that was. I think it was like a van truck or something. It was like a van truck or anything, but The moral of the story is there were like 5 or 10 damn dogs that were in that car, and I'm like, what was that? I never knew that there were like 5 or 10 dogs in there. Like, yeah, there were like 2 people. Like one was a woman and one was a man. Exactly that. One of them were trying to like, I don't know. They were just trying to like get the things in Costco, and then they had to like go all the way to the side of the van truck, or whatever the hell the name that is. Because I mean, for me, I really don't know what the name even is. So when that even happened, that the woman, by the way, was going to get in the passenger seat, and there's like, I don't know, like 5 or maybe like a few dogs that were just like moving around and just going woo 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 woo, like they were just barking for no reason, and I'm like, what was going on over there? I'm like, yeah, I did play Pokemon Go when I was on my phone, by the way, just for a heads up that I was playing Pokemon Go in the time. But, back in the time, I just played Pokemon Go. Like, it was kind of off recording for me that I played Pokemon Go. And even hell, it's been a while since I haven't played the game. I mean, it's been pretty much like that for many centuries ago. But, I mean, at least I still play Pokemon Go whenever I feel like playing the game because, I have to face against Team Rocket. Like, not the one from the show. I'm talking about the one from the game. That exactly is like a grunt dude, and there was a grunt female. That pretty much that they were like Team Rocket exactly, and they were just like challenging me to a Pokemon battle. So hey, I was pretty insistent. So I was like, okay, let's play freaking hands. And I'm like, let's throw some haymakers because I'm ready to throw my hands dirty at their face. Because I mean, I still I don't know what, but whatever though. Now, the moral of the story here, folks, that I'm going to get right to the point of this here and start with this reaction, since even though I'm talking about like some things I didn't actually almost talked about for a bit, but there were like some few different examples I did explain about was like, there were like 2 seagulls on the beach, exactly that was near the right truck of mine, and I was like, wait, I gotta look at this. I gotta really take a look at these seagulls out there. I gotta really take a picture of that. Exactly. I mean, it was like near my right side of the truck, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to take a photo of it. And then, especially about when there was like a dead animal in the water that was in the sea that actually near got to the beach, I'm like, oh, hell no, I don't want to see that. That is disgusting. Even though that the seagulls were definitely highly specifically, we're going to get to the dead animal that we're going to eat it or something, which, oh god, that is sick. I mean, hey, I know it's the part of life and things, but it just is kind of a little gross, but I don't want to even ask. But hey, I'm not a guy who probably knows about some that happens or don't, but that's just my point. Now, before after that was done, I did pretty much went to the ice cream place and definitely got like a vanilla bean, and I'm like, damn, that ice cream is pretty good. Like with chocolate chip, I thought it was pretty damn good. I was like, in my very honest opinion, it was actually pretty damn good. Like, bruh, it was pretty good. I never even had almost like a different few of like, examples of like something different other than besides chocolate. I mean, if it was chocolate chip anyway, but it still counts anyway. But moral of the story is we're going to move on to the video, and sorry if I have to probably be the one talking about whenever I got back, so that's probably my point, and just giving a few examples of when or how it went or where exactly on those few different topics. But without further ado, folks, let's just jump right to the video and just jump right into this anyway. And without further ado, folks, it is time, and once again, like always, that I am Golden Devin-Foxy Remastered. And without further ado, let's react to this video called Unloaded with Lyrics by RECD. Friday Night Funkin' the Musical. Oh, yes, it's going to be a very good, interesting video. So, without further ado, let's begin. And also, if you guys have checked out the YouTube short I actually made, trust me, I actually did, by the way, was make a YouTube short, and I did film it when it was like in the trailer at night, exactly while the campfire was going up, exactly while I was pretty much inside watching Batman. I was watching like the in color of Batman of like a remastered version of the color, but I actually was the one pretty much like doing a interesting YouTube short I made and just have like a cool shade glasses that were like, you know, pretty much likely a little bit interesting, just being cool with the chilling of the vibe. But, that's probably what I was doing for like a few seconds of the clip. But, hope you guys actually do love the YouTube short I made, and I will hopefully say again that yes, there'll be a second one coming soon that you may never know. It's either going to be at somewhere at any place or whatever it's going to be. If I ever do, like, get a bit of a snippet of like some seconds or whatever that I'll do. But hey, I'm just being thoughtful, just being truthful, and just being a little bit cool and all. But let's move on to the video so I don't waste any time on this. But without further ado, let's get this right on with, starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. And also, for example, that, by the way, when Pico actually mentioned about September 10th, 2004, I'm like, bruh, I was literally freaking born. I was like literally born besides when it was like near 2003, but whatever. I mean, I was like literally pretty bit like a kid. I was like kind of bit of a baby exactly when I was back in that time when I was like a baby. But I mean, seriously, I mean, that's a little bit of a logic fact for me, a little bit for the example, but whatever. So let's move on to this fact and let's get on with the video so we can't waste any time for another minute or another session going on. But moving to the video, starting in 3, 2, 1, start.
September 10th, 2004. Hot night. 3 hungry kids with nothing to eat and nothing better to do than look for a treat. Ice cream sounded good. We only ever wanted ice cream. What we got was a massacre.
Oof.
Just me, Darnell, and Nene against hundreds, thousands of identical, uber-intelligent, uber-strong, gene-spliced creeps.
Damn, that is pretty interesting. And also, hell yeah, I'm rooting for Pico. Hell yeah, I'm definitely rooting for Pico. So, hell yeah, I mean, basically, hell yeah, I'm definitely rooting for Pico. So thank you. That's pretty much my excitement of the question. So yeah, I definitely am rooting for Pico. And then also, by the way, if you guys do or don't get in the end part, that I'm not also going to say the people's names as well, because I probably don't want to be involved with a few different comments by saying is like, ooh, do you know this one? Do you know who this one? Blah, 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 blah. Well, just don't tell me about that, okay? I just really don't want to hear it. I mean, I just prefer wanting to just like get to the original point of how things go on with me, but let's just move on exactly since like, oh yeah, I'm here just to enjoy the entertainment between Pico facing the Uber kids, but that will be awesome to see, so let's go.
Uber kids. We were surrounded. No way we'd make it out without a fight. I said the only thing that came to mind. Choose your weapon.
Damn.
Okay, not the weapon I expected, so I'm just gonna use my gun too.
Go.
Oh yeah, we're gonna charge you anyway, so go crazy. Bring on the singing pipe, Uber, catch your damn mic before you rapper steal the Uber pride.
Think that'll make me scared? I just put down a spare. You're dead. You basically wish I'm not even prepared.
We are many, shoot with your Uzi, we'll come back and draft your Uzi.
So you got clones, that's just a little more for me to kill. You'll pile up and get dumped in a landfill.
9 beer and the stew can endorse, Uber 7, Uber John, Ruby on the spray for us. I don't type, put tuck up in your mouth.
Wanna bite the bull like your blood's all
Yeah.
pumped out. Eco's making heat, shooting the beat. Your blood on the arrows makes the combo twice as sweet. Nene's bound to stab some bats.
No more playing around, Uber kids at pass. Tell us just take your aim.
While I'm spitting fire general shooting flames.
Damn it, someone disarm this face.
See it when I blam it. Gonna wish you Uber geeks.
Ooh, call them Uber geeks. Uber geeks. Good one, Pico. Bruh, call them Uber geeks. Man, that's what they should really be called themselves, is the Uber geeks. Man, good insult, Pico. Good little insult. Holy shit, that's a good insult. I mean, damn, that is an actual good insult. I love the insult when he said that word by saying it's like Uber geeks. Nice. Nice. And also, if anybody has never told me if I have never played the game, well, originally I've not played the game recently, which I've never had played Unloaded before, which if I would want to play it, but to my extent, I have not played the game if I ever want to. But for me, yeah, it'll be a while for me to figure out if I could actually know how to do all the pretty much how the rhythm goes exactly. But for me, it's going to be a little complicated if I do so, which I probably want to do the easy mode instead, which I don't want to be the one kind of losing most of them. So let's move right along. In the near future, if I ever do play Unloaded, so continue.
Rain while I'm spitting fire general shooting flames.
Damn it, someone disarm this face.
See it when I blam it. Gonna wish you Uber geeks.
Today you look weak, they got thought on the pig and they had their bad for the new fight back on your struggle.
Won't give up till you kids are all dead. You mess with my crew, you're asking for trouble. Everyone hits the floor until there's no G. Goes going by score, we'll the bluesy. Send your little Uber group, send them to the graveyard. Wait for the people fall fast and die hard. Take it orcs in the moves of it, whereas your Uber schemes. Only way I'll ever lose is in your private Uber dreams. Ain't gonna replace my ultimate race after I unload 700 rounds of lead into your ugly face. My strength will come from charge.
Damn, Pico is just killing it right now. Like, bro, he's killing it like crazy. Like, that's awesome. Like, bruh, good work, Pico. Like, seriously, top notch to the guy who is actually just like literally using his own gun to shoot the Uber kids, the ones that keep respawning on some points. But okay, awesome work, Pico.
You come to Uber dreams ain't gonna replace my ultimate race after I unload 700 rounds of lead into your ugly face. My strength will come from charge of a square hero, and the school's just a start. I'm a sharpshooter on computers, need a tutor. Gotta teach you monkey near looter. When you take a mighty guess, then you're about to be the last one this through your mind chamber. Your strength and smarts might tear your toes apart, but luck keeps us out of danger.
My numbers are dwindling.
You're a noob but pain. You ain't ever winning.
You ain't ever winning. Wow. Man, that was crazy. He said, "You ain't ever winning. Let's go." Like, I mean, I love the second part where he said that one, which, oh, trust me, I will never be on the side with the Uber kids. Hell nah. Like, hell nah. I mean, if my fifth character doesn't like the Uber kids, then I will say the same here, right there. Like, goddamn. Like, bruh, that is pretty insane, but nice. Like, I really give it the good credit as I go with it, but that's awesome. Like, really amazing.
See you best for free.
The RN9 bender, but will come back, must be thrown some more.
If you won't surrender, not gonna let this bloody battle be a war.
If you aren't gonna surrender, then whatever he said right here. Watch.
Then but will come back, must be thrown some more.
If you won't
If you won't surrender. Ooh, if you won't surrender.
surrender,
Not gonna let this bloody war be a bloody battle, be a war. Damn, that makes so much sense. That Pico came up with the only line to insult one of the Uber kids to kind of have them weaken at that one. But nice work. If you're not gonna surrender, not gonna let this bloody battle be a war. Nice, Pico. Ah, that is awesome, bruh. That is like the only thing I'm ever saying is the word bruh at the bruh moment. Like, nice. Really, I actually will give him a round of applause for that insult that he made, but nicely done. Really, considerably nicely done. Nice freaking job, Pico. I actually will give you the Medal of Honor that insult.
this bloody battle be a war. Oppose that rage in your mugs.
Ew! He shot a bus. I mean, it's literally the same thing as I actually had ever reacted to another video of this. Like, goddamn, it's been like almost like two different styles I've actually ever reacted to this of the unloaded thing is insane. Like, it's so good. Like, it never gets old. Like, it just brings back like the same nostalgics, but into something very rivetingly different in that point. So, nice.
Before you could, and this for good. Uber's grab no more mercy.
Uber
Rose has had your chance, so come on, keep
Wow, he called them Uber Scrubs. Wow, Uber Scrubs. Nice one.
oppose that rage in your mugs. Before you could, and this for good. Uber's grab no more mercy. Rose has had your chance, so come on, give me your worst, your beats with dance.
Sign you killed Uber Jim, that's my bro. Why you go and study him? It's alright, we'll fight until the end. The super cute will think of that to mutilate your friends.
Had no clue that I saw your brother. Gee, you guys all look the same to me. Don't fret, chum, didn't want to make you separate, so just stand right there and you can share his fate.
Das gun is empty. I'm calling up and bluff. That's 1v1 bet. You gotta beat me in fisticuffs. Top.
Damn, and I also love the fact when it says Uber dead. Whenever the bus start heading right at there, I'm like, nice. Like, freaking nice, man. That is nuts. Like, wow. Anyway, back to the point.
Calling up and bluff. That's 1v1 bet. You gotta beat me in fisticuffs. Top.
And that's how we brutally murdered all the Uber kids. Any questions?
Pico, what did I tell you about telling your war stories to literal children?
What? How else am I gonna fill an hour of community service in this dump?
Damn. Oh my god, bro. Wow, I'm like, yeah, that actually is kind of pretty funny. Like, I mean, I'm not here to kind of insult the little children in the library, which I'm not the one like insulting, but I'm like, wow, I no wonder why how Pico made them for no reason. Like, I mean, Pico ain't wrong for no reason when he says like, what? How else am I gonna fill an hour of this community service in this dump? Like seriously, literally. I mean, you're literally in a library teaching them what they're reading for. Like good grief, bruh. That's actually pretty funny. Which I'm not here to say it's just like two different sets of wrong, but I mean, hey, I mean there couldn't have been any more funny than this. So what the hell?
Literal children!
What? How else am I gonna fill an hour of community service in this dump?
It's a library! Read them a book! Here, this one sounds harmless enough.
The title's so cutesy and boring. Whatever, let's just get this over with. Happy Tree Friends, Chapter 1.
All right. Well, anyways, hope you guys actually did enjoy the video, and for much more, the question is that, bro, this video I'm literally giving is a 10 of a 10 because of the lyrics are so damn good. I mean, literally pretty good, but I mean, the Uber kids couldn't come up with a better roast on Pico, which they could have not actually gotten a better roast, but yeah. All I'm gonna say, man, is just that, yeah, the Uber kids did definitely caught up with Pico, Darnell, and Nini exactly, or Nene, but I just probably rather call her Nini since at this point it's probably a bit better to call the character exactly Nini, not Nene, but yeah, Nini is kind of a better name exactly that I ever think of the name exactly, but whatever. So anyway, this moral of the story here is just that, man, Pico just keeps coming on back for more, which, I mean, it's a good thing, not a bad thing, which I do think it's kind of pretty funny and all, which, yeah, it's just pretty interesting whenever you see it by the only reason of it, but, this video, like I said, is just very interesting and very well absolutely done on this one, so hey, it's pretty good. And then the only question, by the way, by any of the consent of the question is like, have I still played the game of this one? The answer to me is no. Physically, no. I have not actually played the game for whatsoever. Exactly that. No, I have not played the unloaded game of the pretty much the Funkin one. Exactly that. No, I have not played it. Which for me, I might have to be the one, like the only one figuring out how I might have to like do the up, left, down, and right arrows exactly if any of them don't go too extremely fast, which I know it's pretty different by the beat as it plays, but you know me, that's just all I'm wanting to ask for, or just say. And also, the only question I did ever got a comment way back then, exactly when Zane actually commented me on the video, exactly that he said was like, man, you should play Wally, the very first mod that, well, the answer to me on that question is that, well, I don't know. I mean, to me, I probably am not going to be the only one asking the question, but no, I probably am still not going to require it. But like I said, it's pretty difficult by doing all the arrows, as I actually definitely briefly said exactly that they're even hard to play. So the answer to that question again is no. But yeah, there probably might be coming to a video of that soon, which I don't know exactly. But the only one true question is that it only takes the only effort of time of me ever thinking about that video, of me considering to like react to it or something. But I mean, I kind of prefer that it would rather be on another musical again, which I think that will probably be the case of it, which is kind of directly the part of season 1, I think exactly. But it's just kind of actually going to be a little while if you guys do know what I mean exactly. So yeah, it probably would be a bit of a while. So again, the only question is about this video. It's just that I love the scene when the creator actually got like the whole thing pretty dang good, like the whole thing actually good. And then maybe mention like a few characters were on the popsicle stick or something that were on the wall before the Uber kid punched the guy in the face that was Pico, which I didn't really expect that was going to happen until the whole thing was going to start going on again. But yeah, I'm still all in for Pico, Darnell, and Nini out of the way exactly than the Uber kids. I mean, hey, the Uber kids are kind of okay, but I mean, I still rather take the side for Pico and Nini and Darnell since they're the only good ones exactly that does pretty bit better to kind of outwit the Uber kids in every other mark and every time. So that's all I'm probably rooting for, and that's all I will ever say. But if the only subtitle gets incorrect by saying ruin or root exactly, it's kind of a little bit kind of stupid. I mean, subtitles can be a little bit stupid sometimes, but not too much. But it's just that sometimes it might actually get a bit incorrected or something, which if it ever does recognize what I said or anything or whatever, but you know what I mean. So, now, without further ado, folks, is I'll say this one more time and one more time, and like always, again, is thank you guys for the time and the pleasure of enjoying this video. And hopefully, to say this again, is that, man, I actually did want to come on over here and react to this video as well, because I think this video actually gives me a bit of an interesting idea of me thinking what I'll say is like, this is ought to be pretty good. So I'll say, hell yeah, I'm totally reacting to that. So I probably says, all right, I'm signing up to do it, and I'm totally reacting to it. So without further ado, folks, I'll say this one more time and again, like always, just remember to subscribe to the original person, the original creator, and the original video. And Uber did, wow, that was ought to be a very funny joke I'd ever watched and seen after when he got literally hit by a bus. Like, literally hit by a bus. So, I don't know what else to tell it, but it was just pretty funny that I seen the Uber kid literally got hit by a bus. So, that's what the only thing I could ever ask for is just like, damn, he literally got hit by a bus. Like, literally hit by a bus. That is so yet again ironic. And most likely the most hilarious shit I've ever laughed on, but like it literally got from the same different video without the Funkin in it exactly, which is just more like a different way around it, but whatever. So anyway, that's just all I want to kind of talk about here and just kind of get on with the point. So yeah, there will probably be another reaction or two that I might actually get on to another point of me reacting to another video, and then of course the next YouTube short will come along the way exactly, and then of course one more reaction video would do it exactly, and then finally the ultimate custom night we visited is going to probably come right in soon and later to be, which will probably be this week or probably either yet again next month, but we'll see. It depends on whenever like it's ready to go and it's totally fascinatingly to go. So yeah, I'm totally in and I'm totally on in it. By facing against Bear's attack that involves like the Bear animatronics that kind of involves by the numbers exactly from the previous games that was ever taken on exactly. So yeah, I probably say I'm in for it since I actually will give it another face around exactly and face them. So that's awesome and all. That's pretty amazing. And also, if you guys actually did want me to like actually make a post exactly about like whenever I came back exactly, then yes, it'll probably be a post if I actually will ever think about that exactly, but whatever. But the moral of the story is, I literally kind of give this video most likely a 10 out of 10. And also another interesting thing exactly after when the two people kind of left exactly while they got in their like truck van or something, that they actually went to the gas station, which they probably went to the gas station afterwards, which I think that's probably what happened. But you know, I'm just kind of being a little bit honest, like just being a bit honest for some reasons, just being a bit honest, and not to kind of be in a mean way, but just kind of feel like a little bit in a good way that I just never kind of noticed about like the dogs thing that makes things a little bit interesting, because the only thing goes exactly is that, well, sometimes life's always interesting sometimes. That's what it always is. I mean, that's what everybody says at some point at this time, but who knows? Most of them say it and most of them don't sometimes, but that's just the fact of it. But thank you very much for understanding that point. But anyway, without further ado, guys, I'll say this one more time and again, is please be sure to give this video a like and comment and subscribe, the bell to be notified, and definitely, and I mean definitely subscribe to the original person and the original creator that done a very great job and a very amazing job, like every single time, like literally every time. So anyway, I'll see you next time, guys. See you guys in the next video, and I'm going to get going, and I will definitely see you guys later and next time for the next video. So peace on out, and see you guys again next time. And also, do not ask if the three other characters were just listening to the Pico story exactly, which I'm not going to be the one asking it. So no, I would probably rather not, since, you know, I probably would rather be a bit better exactly, just like, you know, just be better than that. Just be better than that. So all I gotta say is that hope you guys really do again enjoy the video, and likewise and like always is thank you for enjoying this, and I myself am Golden Devin-Foxy Remastered. We'll catch you guys by the flip flop. and see you guys soon for the very absolutely next video. So thank you for the time and the pleasure, and I'll see you guys next time. So peace on out, and see you guys for another reaction video, and then another YouTube short, and then finally another reaction video. But it'll actually become to be the next number that will actually do it. So thank you for the time and pretty much patience as we continue on the way, while actually being very patient to get to the next game. So anyway, thank you, goodbye, see you next time, and peace on out, and see you guys again for the next video. Bye bye everyone, signing on out.